Live at 5 is offer review, and we've got a lot of stuff to go over, but the weekly calendar and new events and patch week. But before we get into that, I'm talking something that really bothers me. And first of all, this event was not very player friendly, very grindy. A lot of people blitzed a lot and didn't get rewards that they thought they were fair. The orbs for the event were kind of garbage. There's no reason to have OG Doctor Strange. A lot of problems with this event. However, this was and also it was one of the first events that you could grind a lot, like 8 rotations a day. And I looked into it, and I asked somebody in chat about it. I asked the fool about it, and this last time that they'd done something like this goes all the way back to Moondragon. So there were certain people that liked this event, and those are the people that can have the discipline and the time and the interest of doing multiple blitz rotations a day. But that's a small percentage of the player base. Pretty much everybody else, we're not a big fan of this event. Now, there was a leaderboard, and if you take these numbers right here on the leaderboard and divide them by 4, you will get a number of how many power cores they spent over the last 10 days. And you can see that this is thousands of dollars. Some of these numbers here, $5, $6, $7, $8, $9,000 over a 10-day period. Is this legitimate? Is this hackers? Are they cheating? Is it a dev account? Is it credit card fraud? All of those are good questions. This is the problem. Scopely, Boundless has given us zero reason to have any confidence at all in leaderboards. And this is not a new problem. This has been a problem that has been building and building for a long time. And what's worse than that is I don't know if they're going to do anything going forward. This is literally a mess, and they've given us no reason to believe that any of this information is accurate based on the past. We have no confidence. We have a complete crisis of confidence. And before we get into the weekly schedule, this is another situation right here. Mobile Gamer confirmed that the final ranking of 335,161. This is true. This was my final score. So what this is, I have 2 accounts. I have a free-to-play account that I do not play. I use it for offer review every day, like I'll use it today. And I got the minimum score of 10,000 I could get to see what the lowest score going to be. Now, this is screwed up. They issued out a leaderboard, but they didn't explain how it worked. And because they did payouts and the percentage of payouts, and it's not based off of 335,000, it's been based off of a number of 298,000. And because there was less people in the event, the percentages got screwed out and people didn't get their rewards. So like in Blitz, there's like a minimum milestone to be included in the pool of that 298,000. And because my free-to-play account didn't get enough points to reach the full milestone, it wasn't counted in the event. And there was zero disclosure about this. So this is a problem. People were shorted their rewards. Again, no confidence in the leaderboards. And then also, we've got this new schedule that's starting this week where we're going to have Thing Blitz. It's supposed to last 4 days. Well, we just logged into Blitz right now, and Agatha event is still running. Red Star event was still giving Agatha orbs. The Thing was set up for 3 days, not 4 days, and there was a Red Star and a Premium Orb Blitz. 3 Blitz running simultaneously. So, not a lot of confidence. A lot of mistakes were made. Things not working out correctly. Now, what was supposed to happen is that there's supposed to be a 4-day Thing Blitz, a 2-day Hydra Blitz, and then a 1-day Blitz, which is going to be Red Star Premium Orbs, which normally was on Sunday. Like tonight, it's going to start being on Saturday. Now, this right here is, I think a lot of people are glad about this, but then again, is that less character shards given out to the community over 4 days, right? Where before we had 2 character blitz, twice a blitz, are they going to give us a week's worth of blitzes in a 4-day event? I don't know. I don't think that's good. And then also a lot of people are kind of annoyed with this Hydra thing, and this Hydra thing is going to rotate. It's not going to stay the same from a week to week. And let's see, I got it right here. So this is kind of annoying for a lot of people. Basically, you're going to be getting points based on whether or not you had a 7-star Hydra or not. So I know there's a ton of people that are sitting on these characters and they just don't have the gold, to upgrade them from 4 stars to 5 stars to 6 stars to 7 stars. That last jump from 6 to 7 stars cost 500,000 gold. And, they're going to, force people to, for this event to flush out all their gold for what? And then next week they're going to do hand, and next week they're going to do aim. I don't know what they're going to do, but they're going to only do this for 1 week. So they're kind of, forcing people to widen out their rosters, waste resources for these events. I don't know if it's a good trend, but it is what it is. Now, also happening this week, we've got on Tuesday, which is, I believe, patch day. And first Wednesday of the month, they usually have a new character, and that's going to be Silver Samurai going into the Blitz Orbs. Not sure what's going to happen with Sean on that. And then we also have the A Force of Nature event and the Goblin Queen event starting at the same time. We have the raids rotating, and then we also have Ebony Maw. Big shout out to GIICC for this spreadsheet. Lots of good information there. So let's go a little bit further now. We've got the mini uniques for all the new characters coming out for next patch. Spider-Woman, Unstable Cloth. Nico is Palladium. Phantom X is Extremis. Now Gambit using this tempered osmium. So this is the new 13, if you will, that was introduced with Morgan Le Fay. So there's purple pieces that are required, like 18. You can get those out of those purple orbs. They have specifically Blitz Timer. We're done with that. I hope I don't have to blitz anymore for Bennett. I'm totally done with blitzing. Oh my god. But this piece right here also needs 61. So if you see those in your war store, supply store, I would recommend buying them. They also come out of orbs, but you need 61 of them to get them to max level, and then another 18 of the teals. So uses the same unique that was Morgan Le Fay, and that was a brand new unique introduced last patch. And then we've got Quantum Energy for Dazzler. All right, we're going to keep moving on. The grind for tier 16 gear is ridiculously slow. Now, the only good thing I can say is that there's supposed to be more teal gear going to be available upcoming inside of the Cosmic Crucible, which is coming next patch. One thing that really concerned me, though, about Cosmic Crucible, the rewards in the last Friday's blog post did not mention any new characters or characters inside of that store. And they've been super stingy by only allowing us to farm one new character a month while they've been launching a bunch of characters. And I think we're at record highs of non-farmable character. I think 23 is the number I counted the other day based off Tana's spreadsheet. Not good, but I don't know if this is going to be good or not. It kind of feels like they're not going to release a teal war orb. They haven't said anything. I don't know. A lot of people are asking, should I start spending my war currency? I don't know. I have no idea what's going to happen, but I would definitely wait and see at least until Tuesday. Tuesday is going to be patch day, and wait until at least the Cosmic Crucible's out before dumping any of your currency on something that may or may not happen. Hard to predict those things, but yeah. Gear tier 16 gear is ridiculously slow. DD5 was a different animal getting into it than DD4, DD3, and so on. They definitely made it more changing. Dark promotion credits. So the question here is it more important to use dark promotion points on Doom or Morgan Le Fay? A couple factors right there. It's more expensive to take Doom from 4 to 5 than it is Morgan Le Fay. To take Doom from 4 to 5 costs 3,000 dark promotion credits. Morgan Le Fay costs 1,200. Does this person have an entire dark hold team to play around Morgan Le Fay? Doom is more important in the raids, but I think most people are saying that Morgan Le Fay is just more efficient. It's more meta right now than it is Doom. So keep all of those things into account. I believe the top post right here, I would say Morgan Le Fay is more important now if you have a decent Darkhold team and are hiring your arena shard, and also if you're not struggling inside the Doom raids. I think Doom is important inside the Doom raids. Okay, well, let's go to offer review, and we're gonna just go over some of the offers. There are some Morgan Le Fay offers that I think worth considering, but realistically, the days before the patch, kind of is uneventful in some ways, until we get the new patch, which is going to be on Tuesday. And so we'll guaranteed to be tons of bugs. We'll see how it goes. Dual gold offer right here. We've got 14 gold orbs and 10 training material orbs. So a total of 24 orbs. That brings that under $1.50 a piece. So that is a good buy. For me, I need more training materials than gold, so I'm not going to be buying this. If it was weighted the other way around, I might go ahead and scoop this. But if you're looking for gold orbs, and it's not a great offer, but it's an offer, it's reasonable enough. If you're a heavy spender, I suppose you're probably going to be scooping this up to fill out your roster. Goblin Queen. Okay, so I noticed that they're doing this lately, these $40 offers, and this doesn't really set well for me. So what this is these are the prior existence orb fragments, and these are the orbs that give a minimum 6, maximum 180. Very rare to get 180, but they average about 9.3. And so I value those orbs at $3 a piece, and so there's 6 orbs. So that's about $18. But then you're getting all this other stuff. Gold orb, maybe $1.50. Training orb, $1.50. Then you've got 14s, 15s, and 16s, which are not worth a lot. So this becomes a very expensive way of getting Morgan Le Fay shards, in my opinion. I just don't particularly like these packages. Now it'd be different if this was $20 and you get, you basically then essentially be getting, the not Morgan Le Fay, the Madeline Pryor orbs, and then getting this stuff as bonus. So I don't know. Got M's, get it mixed up. This is Madeline Pryor. Let's move on. Beam of Might offer. Okay, so they've been selling these for $25 for 50 character shards. So this is not a great deal. I do want to say that Cersei and Icarus, I think, they were dominant in the arena and they were no-brainer in the last couple of months to have them online. But they're still going to be useful in other game modes. But the new arena meta is definitely going to be dominant with Morgan Le Fay and Agatha. Agatha's kit is pretty much screams anti-Eternals. Not a great deal, so do what you got to do. But I do find that Icarus is good in a lot of game modes. Right here, we got 240 T3s for $10. I think you're better off waiting for those Legacy 2 special promotions that they have sometimes for $5, where you would get a bunch more T3s in those packages. A buck for 100 seems to be a good price, so not a great deal. Then this is also interesting. We've had 2 different offers on this, and I think it depends on what star levels you unlock Morgan Le Fay at. But there's some that are 125 for $10, and then there's others that are 100 for $10. So not a great deal in my opinion, because you're spending $10 for 100 T4s, and you have to buy this twice, and what you're spending $20 to upgrade one character. And for me, I had to do all of the T4s on Morgan Le Fay. They all were pretty reasonable. Let's move on. Again, this is an offer that has some discrepancy. There's got some that are $500 for $10. And also, the thing that's kind of annoying about these is, like, you look at this offer right here, it says 50% off, for 100. Well, when it says, it'll say 50% off for 125. Like, these percent off numbers mean nothing. I don't know why they bother to put them and change them. This one says 70%. And when we see the one that has $500 for $10, it'll still say 70% off. Well, what is it? Is it really 70% off? I don't know. Trash. Pretty much these gear offers, in my opinion, are trash. Gold. I do like this one right here. 1,000,000 gold plus 4 gold orbs for $10. I think that's great. And then also we're going to have a training material one that I think is pretty good. That's not great. And I do like this right here, where you've got 50 of the level 4 training materials and 5 training material orbs. I'm going to probably end up buying both of these, because I'm just completely starved on training materials right now. I've been out a lot of gold for a minute now, but not enough training materials. All right, so again, here's that same offer, 125 for $10, where above they had 100 for $10. Same 50% off. Still don't think it's a great deal. It's just kind of annoying that they put this here when it's clearly, how do they calculate that if it's going to be different? And this one says 70% off, and the other offer said 500, where this says 400. Anyways, do what you got to do. I think most characters nowadays take about 2,000 SBCs to get to max gear level. So there is a demand for them. Absolutely. All right. All this stuff is trash. I don't like any of this stuff. I like that. Nope. It seems like everything is duplicated. Like they have And if you don't have these offers, I think it has something to do with the number of stars that you unlock. So I did unlock a 7-star Morgan Le Fay. So maybe some of these offers are tied to that. I don't really know. All right, let's move on. Trash. All of this stuff is garbage. Boy, it's just like they duplicated all the offers multiple times. My God, it looks like we're just going over the same offers. These are always here. All right, we're in the garbage area of the offers. Now, this is not the bundle that I was talking about. The bundle I was talking about has like 100,000 fragments for $5, where that is a good supply of T3s if you're in need of T3s. And they do have those from time to time, not currently right now. So none of this is of any interest to me whatsoever. This is okay if you like premium orbs and basic orbs. But for me, premium orbs and basic orbs typically is just Ultima's food. But red star value $1.50. Some people value those at $1. Training orbs at $1.50. Basic orbs about 90 cents. So that's kind of a guppy snack. I don't buy this anymore because I don't like premium orbs. It just gives me duplicates. And I don't think we have anything. This is an okay offer right here if you need cores and training materials. So anyways, all this is garbage. Let's get this out. And we're going to toggle over to the free-to-play account and see if there's anything worth talking about over there. Free-to-play account. Oh boy, we got... this is always kind of annoying, is that the terms and conditions, if you accidentally hit it takes you out of it. You think that you could just click it once and not have to ever do that again. We're going to skip past all the duplicate offers, and sometimes in here we have character shard offers, 50 character shards for $5. This looks really stripped down. I don't think we have anything of interest here today. Okay, so today is Sunday. Expecting patch on Tuesday or Wednesday. I think it's going to be Tuesday. Most of the time the patches are on Tuesday. And then we're going to be getting a ton of new stuff on Tuesday. We'll be live on Twitch when the server goes down. Come hang out with us and we'll test out all the bugs together. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Keep on gaming.
Just like a spark that's breaking out. Can't make a stop, can't turn back now. We know that there's no room for doubt.